I'm very proud to introduce the ALIENWARE X51. Built around a brand new chassis, the ALIENWARE X51 packs in the latest technology to deliver full HD 1080p performance for gaming and entertainment that will fit within any living space. The first thing you notice about the X51 obviously is its size. This system was purposefully designed to fit just about anywhere. It's only 13.5 inches tall, less than 4 inches wide, and about a foot deep. Additionally, from the fan placements to the seamlessly integrated grommets, it's been designed to stand vertically or lay horizontally. The alien head logo shifts orientation so that it looks natural no matter which way you position it. With its small size and versatility, the X51 will fit in any type of living space. It can be easily transported if you need to shut it down and take it with you. On the outside, the X51 features all the signature Alienware design elements, sleek lines, and the Alien FX lighting zones. On this system, there are 3 Alien FX lighting zones, one on each side panel, and the Alienware head logo in the front. With 20 different color choices per zone, there are 8,000 different possibilities to fit your personality. All of this is controlled with the pre-installed Alienware Command Center software, which lets you set colors, sequences, or even trigger changes to those settings based on events such as launching your favorite game. But for a gaming system, beauty and size are secondary to the technology and entertainment performance you can get. The X51 won't disappoint you. The system can be configured with 2nd generation Intel i3, i5, or i7 processors. It will hold up to 8 gigabytes of DDR RAM and up to 1 terabyte of hard drive space, so you can pack it with.
I'm Dan Ackerman, and we are here taking a look at a Falcon Northwest frag box. This is a system we've seen before in previous iterations. This is what I'd call a new 2013 version of it. And what's new about it is it's one of the first systems that we got to see with Intel's new 4th generation Core i-series processors, otherwise known by the codename Haswell. And along with that, we actually also got one of NVIDIA's brand new GeForce 780 graphics cards. So we got all the new parts in a box that's a slightly updated version of the same kind of small form factor gaming frag box that Falcon Northwest and other companies have been selling for years. The design of this particular version is slightly updated, but it's still something you don't even really see that often now that everybody has laptops or all-in-ones, even for gaming. But it is fun to occasionally go back and get one of these big custom-made gaming boxes. Now, one of the main advantages of having these new Haswell chips is really long battery life in laptops and in tablets and other portable devices. You don't get that here. And frankly, because this is a traditional gaming desktop, Falcon really kind of ignores a lot of the things that are sort of trendy in computers this year, like touch screens and Thunderbolt, and of course that longer battery life that you do get with the Haswell. So it's much more of a traditional experience here. Our particular build with the 4th generation Core i7 quad-core processor, the NVIDIA GeForce 780 graphics card, and get this, 2 960 gig solid-state hard drives, all adds up to be very expensive. I think about $3,400. Obviously, those solid-state hard drives really add a lot to the cost there. You can actually start the frag box at about $1,600, but for that very base configuration, you're really better off spending your money somewhere else and just getting, a Core i5 and a GeForce 650. You can pretty much get that anywhere. If you're going to invest in a frag box, you really want to go for those high-end upgrades because you get not only really high-end parts, you also get that expert hand construction and the burn-in and the testing and the overclocking, and I think even more importantly in a gaming system, that ability to get these guys on the phone for tech support should you need that. So it's going to be a big investment, but if you really want, a super high-end gaming system and you don't really care about portability too much, it's got a handle on it, but it's still not particularly portable, even though they call it a small form factor. The Falcon Northwest frag box is probably one of the coolest ways to get all the latest gaming parts in one box that at least is not the size of a refrigerator. I'm Dan Ackerman, and that is the Falcon Northwest frag box.
I'm here to introduce you to the ALIENWARE Aurora, our newest flagship desktop. It comes with the latest in enthusiast-class components in a mid-tower micro ATX chassis to help power the most immersive gaming experience possible. It's all housed within the ALIENWARE ALX chassis. This mid-tower micro ATX chassis was custom designed by Alienware to provide the easiest upgradability possible, along with the inclusion of the Alien FX lighting to provide the latest in personalization for your system. So I'm going to walk you through the system. As you can see, completely toolless entry into the case. When you take off the side of the case, the internal feeder lighting automatically comes on. This is powered by rechargeable batteries, so even when it's unplugged, you can open it up and it will be lit for either upgrades or just showing off the system. This chassis is set up with 3 separate air-cooled thermal zones. In the first zone, you have your Intel 6-core CPUs, factory overclocked and liquid-cooled. You also have 4 DIMM slots featuring quad-channel DDR3 1600 or 2133 MHz, and your optical drives, which you can configure with Blu-ray or DVD. In your second zone, you have your GPUs. You can configure this with AMD or NVIDIA GPUs and really dial it up with multi-GPU technologies such as AMD Crossfire X. Finally, in your third zone, you have your 875-watt power supply with plenty of power for future upgrades, as well as your 4 hard drives. These hard drives have 6 gigabit per second connections and can be configured with solid-state drives or RAID technology. On the top of the case, you have your power button as well as the Alien head. This Alien head is an Alien FX lighting zone and also opens up access to your optical drives. Around the case, there are a total of 8 different Alien FX zones with a total of 25 billion different color options. Alien FX has also partnered with over 20 different games to sync the Alien FX lighting with in-game events. The front I/O ports, which feature USB 3.0 and audio in and out, are in the top here. These are designed so that when you plug in your cables, they drape down the side of the case, staying out of the way of your front optical drives. The ALX chassis has active venting up top. These fins can be adjusted to open and close based off of the thermal conditions inside your system. So to show you guys how powerful this system is and what 2 AMD GPUs in a Crossfire setup and a factory overclocked Intel 6-core processor can do, we've loaded the latest game, Battlefield 3, on here. Obviously, it looks fantastic. What this means for you is 1080p gaming at beyond 60 frames per second with 3D on multi-monitor setups. So to sum it up, it's Alienware's latest flagship desktop. Thanks for watching.
The MAINGEAR Potenza is now available in Microsoft stores and online. Built with gamers in mind, this award-winning system utilizes the latest technologies such as Intel Core i7 processors and NVIDIA GeForce graphics that offers the best HD gaming performance and entertainment available. With a footprint of only 14 3/4 inches tall, 7.5 inches wide, 9 1/4 inches deep, and weighing in at 15 pounds, the Potenza was crafted with a smooth and clean design in mind. It's small in size and can fit just about anywhere. All of the ports are located on the top of the case, which allows for easy access and rounds out the entire system. On the inside, the chassis was designed to utilize Vertex technology. This design rotates the motherboard 90 degrees so that cool air is drawn up from the bottom of the case and exhausted out the top. This design harnesses the natural tendency of hot air to rise so that cool air flows through the internal components of the system and it stays cool for long periods of gaming. Not only is the Potenza built for sleek looks and nearly silent gaming, the internal specs are just as impressive. The system sports an Intel Core i7 processor, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660 graphics, and 16 gigabytes of memory, which will be more than enough to play today's latest games. It also offers a 1 terabyte internal hard drive with enough space for games, movies, and more. The Potenza also includes a 30 gigabyte SSD caching drive, which enables faster boot ups and quick access to frequently used programs and files. The Potenza is also equipped with 4 USB 3.0 ports, 6 USB 2.0 ports, 2 HDMI ports, 1 display port, 3 DVI ports, a DVD drive, and also supports legacy devices. With the Potenza's small size, powerful components, and compact versatile design, the system can be set up for gaming, a home office, or as your living room entertainment PC. The Potenza offers the best in speed, power, and size. Best of all, the Potenza is built and supported right here in the US. Look for the MAINGEAR Potenza in your local Microsoft store to give it a test drive, or check it out on their online store. We hope that you've enjoyed learning about the MAINGEAR Potenza, and thanks for watching.